All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to join me today on the beautiful broadcast today on ALASCOSPICETV. My name is Henry, and we'll be looking at a few things that are happening across Nigeria precisely, and as well as other parts of the world. And if you have some time, please join me and feel free to have a conversation with me. I'll be more than happy. While we look at on the news making headlines across Nigeria today. All right. Let me give you. And I hope everybody is doing all right. And welcome to Talk and Live on ALASCOSPICETV. And please, if you are just new to this page, if you are just new to this program, I would like you to kindly visit our page to actually have an interaction with me. I would like you to go and visit ALASCOSPICE page and like us on our official page, all right? Okay, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today on today's broadcast. My name is Harry, and I'm reaching you live on ALASCOSPICETV. Thank you very much. I think we are back again. The internet is very funny. Right, okay, I'm back again. Sorry, this period where, like I say, coronavirus don't catch the internet within this city as well. So sometimes the internet adds a lot funny. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to ALASCOSPICE TV, and I'm your host. My name is Harry, and I am here in my studio. And in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, Southeast Asia. Today we'll be looking at various news making headline across Nigeria from different newspaper. And today we'll be looking at the headlines from the Punch newspaper, headlines from the Vanguard newspaper. And we also have, from Vanguard newspaper, we go to Tribunes. They have almost similar thing. We have also on Daily newspaper, Nigeria. We have also These Days newspaper, Nigeria. And we will also go over to see what is happening on BBC, Network News, and CNN. So in case you are just joining, this is ALASCOSPICE and thank you for joining me. All right, so guys, let's just go straight to the point. So make I use pidgin because I really want to talk and relate with our people. All right. So the matter as it is now, right now, we say a lot of things they happen for Nigeria, and based on how it be now, I must say, okay, today I want to come outside to make sure that we have a very good conversation together today on the issue that is actually going on in our country. I don't know whether most of them know say EFCC don't get new boss. All right, so I think Nigerians has been crying for a long time. Say we not get young people where they rule for we country. Say may they give young people opportunity. So as the matter come be now, say President Buhari can't really look at say be like say the youth they talk through. say, I made a give the youth opportunity. So now, EFCC has a new boss. And the man in question, today when I need to come outside and I have my internet call the fuck up. Anyway, the man in question is actually in, what do you call it? In Abuja to meet with our president, and here is what is happening. Let me just read that for us. I hope you guys can hear me very well. Oh, internet is so funny today. The internet is funny today. God, give us a good connection. The internet is very, very funny today. The internet, to God. I don't think that I think like I'm connected. I think I am. From here, I'm still connected. Okay, good. We're back online now. Sorry guys, it's very, very, very funny. The internet is very, 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 very funny right now. I don't understand why the internet is acting so weird. So I'm sure that you guys can still hear me, right? When they hear me, Abi? Am I still available? I think I am. I think I am connected. Okay, I will just keep going anyway. The internet is very funny. Ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me. I don't know, internet today has been too friendly. Alright, so the major headline that is everywhere in the country right now, on the Punch newspaper, the major that can, on the cover page of Punch newspaper, you will have President Buhari meet the new EFCC chairman, Mr. Bawa, in Aso Rock in Abuja today. I would like to read a little bit about that so that we'll see where Buhari meets the new EFCC guy today. So the new EFCC boss is in Abuja to meet with Buhari. And I know say right now we don't get EFCC. EFCC now be the body where they in charge of criminal cases and all that. So let's just see what they have to say. The president, Mr. I don't know why they are still addressing Buhari as a general. After he, before he became a president, they actually dropped his general's title because he has to be a civilian. But anyway, according to Punch newspaper, President Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, has met with the new chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Abdulrasaq Bawa, at the presidential villa in Abuja today, Thursday, in Abuja. Though the details of the closed door meeting have not been reviewed to people, but we have photos from that. So for more details on that news, you can go to the Punch newspaper to read more about why the EFCC boss is in Abuja to meet with President Buhari. So you guys can find the details of that one there in Punch newspaper. And I know that a lot of people will try to get try to read more of that. So to see that news, you just go to punchnigeria.com. punchnigeria.com, because a lot of us don't really know where we can get all these news online. So you can get the news online on punchnigeria.com. I really want to apologize for my internet that is always disconnected right now. I don't know why. I think a lot of things has been connected downstairs or somewhere, so it's interrupting with my internet right now. So I apologize for that. I don't know why my internet is not working very well today. I apologize for the poor internet today. Meanwhile, yes, so you can get that news. Buhari met with new EFCC chairman Bawa in Aso Rock today. And also from Punch newspaper, I am afraid Malami won't let Bawa succeed, said by Mr. Sage. He's saying that I don't know who is Malawi. I don't know any of them know who be Malawi. Malawi, this man, Mr. Sage, is saying that he's not sure that the new EFCC boss will be able to be doing his job very well because of some people who might be feeling too powerful or something like that will not allow justice and EFCC to function very well. But is EFCC actually functioning? EFCC is functioning only for the poor children, for the poor man children in Nigeria, and as well as the country is concerned, because EFCC now they don't arrest all these people where they collect our money, they run from government and the city inside government. So anyway, the new FCC boss is in Abuja, and he's met up with President Buhari today. And also another major news on the Daily Punch newspaper Nigeria. Remember, the spellings for this news site is Punch. Punch is spelled punchng.co.com. That is .com, as in Nigeria.com. But it's not spelled as Nigeria, it's NG. It's been abbreviated as NG. So you can find that detail. You can find more details of that on the Punch newspaper. I have no interest in Tinubu's presidential ambition, says Fayose. Former governor of Ekiti State come to make a statement that he has no interest in Tinubu presidential ambition in 2023. There was a news spreading around since yesterday that Tinubu is still very much interested in running for presidency in 2 years' time for the Nigeria #1 hot seat. And quite so far, there is a lot of speculation that they are doing zoning, and the powers are likely to go to South-South and the Southeast. Then if that is true, then maybe APC is not following the zoning according to how it is right now. But be it as it may, APC and PDP whatsoever, they are preparing very, very hard. They are prepared to take over what they call it? Political position from the ruling government. So you can find that story on the Punch newspaper. I have no interest in Tinubu's presidential ambition, says Fayose. You can get that. Misreactions at driver tips Lagos policeman over the bridge. Yeah, this is one case where they now. This case is very, 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 very serious in Nigeria right now. Okay, I don't know whether I don't see the video. The video of one man, I think, in the traffic, and inside the traffic, the man was trying. They were trying to tell the man to stop and come down for traffic offense, and the man was still pulling with them. And somehow, the man used the car to punch the policeman way they behind them. Then the policeman come fall from the bridge, on top of the bridge inside Lagoon. So some good people ran inside trying to help the policeman to come outside. That case is there. So there's a lot of misreaction, but who to blame for that one? Anyway, for details of that story, you can go to Punch newspaper front page. You will get that. Alright, so that is, we are taking 1, 2, 3 from the Punch newspapers, and you guys can go more to see by yourself. You can read more of that news. And a fluent driver arrested with bus stolen car in Ogun State. You see, a lot of things they happen for Nigeria. Let me use pidgin for this one. You understand? A lot of things they happen for Nigeria, and the things that are happening. The news for Nigeria right now, my brother. If you don't get hurt, you get high, you'll be saying. If you don't get hurt, news for Nigeria now is very, very depressing, and now something we be say. In fact, I don't encourage anybody where you live and not strong now. Make it just go to watch the news for Nigeria, because news where they come from Nigeria now, they are very, very, very funny news. So now This one now they talk about the man. You see, a driver, person driver, they employ him. Now batty to employ driver again. So the driver now they run away with the Oga motor. The flowing driver arrested with the bus stolen car in Ogun State. So you can read the details of that story. It's also on the front page of Punch newspaper. Police plead for calm as Curtis killed Enugu Town Union leader. You see, one of the things where they rampage Nigeria at the moment, because the way the situation of Nigeria be now, it's like things are happening from different angles, different angles, and many things just they happen for Nigeria. So as it is now, we say the news this man, policeman is now appealing to people, say may they calm down. May they calm down as Curtis people go kill the union leader in Enugu State. Enugu is the eastern part of Nigeria. So you can find that story also in front of the newspaper. And one more story from the Punch newspaper. Magodo resident tackle IGP team over Sherman fall on arrest. So that details is there on the column. You can say that truth, talk and emotion of a drum beast of war. Empathy to henchmen's farmer crisis on the Lomi anarchy. So you can find more details of that on the Punch newspaper. Alright? So let's move over to Vanguard. What is happening in Vanguard? Vanguard today. Buhari in closed door. Okay, that same case is also on Vanguard newspaper. But according to Vanguard, Vanguard says that Buhari in closed door meeting with the Malami EFCC boss, new boss, Bawa. So that details of that news, you can find it there. In fact, this is very confusing because it could be like saying I may not know what they do for here right now, but be it as it is, the news in our country these days now, in fact, to the able to read our news now, they make person, they get liver. Now get liver and they read. So alright, this story is from the Vanguard newspaper. Vanguard also carried the same story that Buhari is met up with the new boss today. I don't know whether I don't see the video of the new guy who actually was confirmed yesterday by the new FCC boss, saying that they have approved him to be the new chairman of the financial crime or whatsoever. Okay. Alright guys, so you can see that. One more story from the Vanguard newspaper. You have touched the lion tail. Manson tells Senator Adeyemi. Alright. Give him 3 days to apologize to Igbo by Vincent Ujumadu, the movement for actualization of sovereign state of Biafra. Maso has condemned what it called to be the unprovoked insult and abuse against the governor of Abia State, Dr. Ogezie Ikwezu, by Senator Smart Adeyemi on the floor of the Senate, saying the senator has touched the the lion's tail. So you can read more of that story. IBEDC appeals for calm in Lalupo community over low power supply. That details is also on the Vanguard newspaper. 2023, those bent on power shift to south behind security challenges in north. CNG. That story is also available on the Vanguard newspaper. And one more, you say expert recommend privatization. Yes, this one is very important. Expert recommends privatization of the NNPC for optimal efficiency. Yes, I think I support this issue though. It's been very long time they are trying to say they should privatize NNPC, and it hasn't actually happened. And an expert has added his voice, Mr. Joel Omakwe, saying that privatization of NNPC is very necessary for Nigeria. So I think, guys, I think this is a very interesting story, and you can find details of that on Vanguard Nigeria news, online news, and also in the hard copy in Nigeria. Restructuring. Nigeria is a failed state. Edwin Clark. We're gonna see who they talk here. Edwin Clark. Nigeria is a failed state. Edwin Clark. This man has a lot to say. Says 1999 constitution is a scam. We want restructuring through the federalism by Fortune Eromosele, former Federal Commissioner for Information and South-South leader, Chief Edwin Clark, has addressed Nigeria as a failed state, stating that the 1999 constitution Nigeria is currently operating in is a scam. Alright, erstwhile commissioner disclosed this during a National Restructure Actualization Summit, RAST. Alright, details of that story is also available on the Vanguard newspaper. Restructuring. Nigeria is a failed state. Edwin Clark. You can get that story on Vanguard newspaper. Alright, let's go. Now engaging Ghana to amend trade law, says lawmaker. The National Assembly in engaging the Ghanaian authority to amend its trade laws and make it easier for Nigerians to do business in Ghana. Representative Mr. Yusuf Buba, Chairman House Committee for Foreign Affairs, disclosed this in an interview with the news agency of Nigeria NAN in Abuja. Buba, who represents the Hongobi Federal Constituency of Adamawa, stated that Nigeria government and the Senate National Assembly needs to engage Ghana to amend their trade laws in order for Nigerians to do businesses in Ghana. But for me, this issue of National Assembly engaging with what they call Ghana whatsoever for their trade law, for me, I actually think that is an insult. Because why does it have to be Nigeria that is engaging Ghana for them to make some law amendment to enable Nigerians to have trading in Ghana? I think this is something that needs to be addressed as a matter of fact, and it's a matter of urgency, because for me, I think this is very, very, very wrong of the people of Ghana to not make a very comfortable rules for Nigerians doing businesses in Ghana. So I don't know for sure if this is a good news or a good development, but I think that, well, what I think doesn't really matter, but the federal government should be able to have a liaison or a kind of an understanding with the Ghana government, especially their trade union, for them to make laws that will be very, very, how do we call it, flexible laws to allow Nigerians to do business in Ghana peacefully without all these trouble. Because Nigeria and Ghana, we are like brothers. Not like we are like brothers. We'll be brothers for many years. And we cannot be having indifferences every here and there doing businesses in our various countries. So we should make everything more easy and more friendly and conducive for our businessmen and women who are moving from both sides in doing businesses in respective countries. So I think that story, you can find the details of that story on the, what they call it, Vanguard newspaper. Just one more. Northern governors and NSA IGP meet in Kaduna. Governors of the 19 northern states and the traditional rulers of the region are meeting in Kaduna over security challenges bedeviling the region. The news agency of Nigeria now reports that the two-day meeting, which opened on Thursday, which is today, probably happening right now, is also to be attended by Senate President Ahmed Lawal, Chief of Staff to the President, Professor Ibrahim Gabari. So you can find the details of that news on the Vanguard newspaper. Federal government takes over Sir Ahmedu Bello International Airport in Kebbi State, stated by Commissioner. The federal government of Nigeria has taken over the Sir Ahmedu Bello International Airport in Kebbi. Alhaji Abubakar Laden, the State Commissioner for Works and Transport, has said. So the details of that, you can find it on Vanguard newspaper. And from Vanguard, let us go to what's happening to my internet? Come on. What's happening to my internet today? Oh God, give me a good connection today. Give me a good connection today. I want a good connection. And because of this one, where they shout. Because I close this window, right? Alright, do I have a good connection now? Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the poor internet connection. It's very, very funny today because of the weather is funny. How many of you out there can? Okay, I think we're back. Are we? Saying the senator has touched what they call the Lion State. So you can read more of that story. IBEDCRP. Alright, so I'm just trying to see if the connection is working. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, you can find that on the Vanguard newspaper. Alright, there's one coming in from Abia State. On the Vanguard newspaper, there's one coming in from Abia State. I think I've mentioned this before. You have touched the Lion State. The members of the MASSOP tells Senators Adeyemi, and they demand that he apologize to them. If not, something is going to happen. Alright, Nigeria is really Nigeria is in state of Akudo Monomodo. Anybody will know the meaning of that to make it translate. Me self way speaker, I don't understand. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, now we have trading issues. Now let's go to another very credible newspaper that I like a lot. This one is Tribute. Today is the 25th of February 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, you are onto ALASCOSPICETV and you are watching and listening to the voice of one and only Dali boy. Yo, it doesn't matter what. Anyway, my name is Harry Spice and I'm reaching you live from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. We're looking at the news making the headlines today. All right, so I don't know whether I still remember. A couple of days ago, we see on the news about airplane wey crash for Abuja, near the Abuja airport some days ago, and not quite long, and I think, you know, the Hausa people, just as they are, they don't really keep their, when things happen to them, they don't keep their dead body for so long. So they decided to carry out the funeral so fast, and immediately they want to bury the dead body for those people who died for inside that matter for Abuja last 2 days or 3 days ago. At least you can, oh my God, today internet to mokuna no format today now. What be all this one show? My village wish they don't come here. Valley Road. Oh man, I'll be all this again when I come off my front. I'm not interested in whatever you guys have to say. Oh, internet, oh God, thank you for internet. Highlights of news. The internet is so good today, I don't really understand though. I don't understand what did happen to this internet. My internet is usually stable. I don't quite understand though. Anyway, I hope una dey hear my voice, but the video might be a little bit slow or something. So guys, yeah, the news trending right now, and now yesterday they don't go bury all those people who die inside that plane crash for near Abuja some days ago. And I go so for those of you that were not there, where if you go to my Instagram page on ALASCOSPICETV, and I will see the picture and the video of the aircraft we crashed for near Abuja airport some days ago. I think 2 days ago already, or about 3 days ago. So that they bury those people right now as me and you they talk, as now they listen to me like this, they bury those men for Abuja right now. Actually, according to the news where we get, they say those people where they born to ashes, some of them they not recognize them, but we hope say their family were able to recognize all those people, and actually they give them a befitting burial ceremony. I don't know if that one should be called ceremony. Anyway, guys, so on the today news on the Thursday 25th 2021 in Nigeria, don't disappoint Nigerian youth. Frank urges the new EFCC boss. Who is Mr. Frank? Let's open it and know who be this guy where they advertise. You know, in Nigeria there's a bit advertise. No legal basis for dialogue with bandits. Senior lawyer insists. Hey, this one now they call Ekoteco news. Now they call this one because be it as it is, because it could be like a surprise say APC government. They are wonderful people, because Nigerians will never forget what APC government is doing to Nigerians, because this is the most strange government we've ever seen. I don't know, maybe before the time before our own, I don't see all those kind of things for all those old people, but for my time and my experience and my little years on earth, I'm only, how old I am now, 99 years, right? So yes, the little years I have been on earth now, this is the most strange government I've seen ever that is coming out of Nigeria. So APC government, I don't know, whatever you guys think that is the next level you are taking us to. And I really hope that between now and 2023, something far better will come, because what is happening right now is not encouraging at all. What is happening right now is not encouraging, and we hope that we will have something better. We hope that we have something better. All right. What is going on? Okay. So I think we're still alive, and we're still here. Today my internet decided to fall my hand, but me, I don't care whether internet dey fall my hand today. I dey talk my own dey go, because now the work one I dey do, be that talk and leave, no time to tell time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying on with me there. I'm very sure that you're hearing my voice, even though the video might not be coming out very well right now. I apologize for that. I don't really understand why the internet is being very, 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 very disappointing. However, let's move over to more other news making headline across Nigeria. I have with me here, what do you call this one? Also from this day newspaper. Don't disappoint Nigerian youth. Frank urges new EFCC chairman. I don't really understand why. What do you mean? These people they're not in power because of Nigerian youths now. So of what use in trying to offer some meaningless advice saying that you should not disappoint Nigerian youth? For me, that is not just what they call it. Now eye service with that, because these people they always disappoint Nigerian youth right from even before we were born. So we don't have any hope or any what do you call it? We don't have any expectation from the new EFCC boss, whether na young man or whether na old man or anyone, na them. Because this guy now, if you say okay now, na young man, he's only 40 years old. Wait, how old I be now, sir? 40 years old. So this guy, he senior me, I be a senior. I never remember again. The country where they born us, we not get accurate data of citizens. So we they take our own hand till they write down our own years and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm not here to talk about my age, but just as you don't hear that from me now, EFCC don't get a new boss, and some people are advising him not to disappoint the Nigerian youth. For me, Nigeria, you don't get the expectation of the new EFCC boss, so because all of them are same but not different. Alright, so from this day newspaper, let's take another story from this day newspaper. Well, let's just give a little bit of more on that. Right? Former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of All Progressive Congress. Oh my God! I don't see if there is anything I don't want to call in my life now. This name, All Progressive Congress (APC). They are very, very not nice people. I know they like that. Anyway, former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of All Progressive Congress (APC), Comrade Timmy Frank, has appealed to the new chairman of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC), Abdul Rasaq Bawah, not to disappoint Nigerian youth. Frank in a congratulatory message in Abuja today, Thursday, landed the Bawah for acknowledging the fact that his appointment is a hope riser for youth in governance. He advised the EFCC boss to work in such a manner that Nigerians, especially the youth, will say they are proud of EFCC under his watch. Be rest assured that the youth are willing to support you to succeed in the fight against corruption, and I urge you to give them the opportunity to do so. However, the youth will not also fail to criticize your action or inaction that may deviate or offend their high hopes and enthusiasm of having one of theirs in that crucial position, he said. Speaking further, he urged that the 40-year-old to make a positive overhaul and transformation of the commission. He did. All right. Let me just read all of these things and just feel like... All right. So according to him, it was hard time for the anti-graft body to conscientiously and faithfully discharge its constitutional responsibilities of checkmaking. What do you mean checkmaking? It should be checkmating. All right, checkmating corruptions towards enhancing national development. I beg, make I tell this one first before I read further. Make I tell this one. People wey dey write news for Nigeria, I beg. If una no know meaning of word, or if una no understand wetin una dey write, make una no dey write am again. I beg. Na God I use dey beg una. Because some of these spellings now, na my brain, I dey crack my brain dey read it. Come be like say I don turn to stammer. I beg, So make una take note of that for some of una wey dey write news. Alright, let me go back to the details of that news. Blah 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 blah. Checkmating the corruptions towards enhancing national development. APC is a corrupt party. So if APC appoint somebody to come and fight corruption, that means they are appointing somebody to come and protect all their evil and their corrupt practices in government. So Nigerian youth do not have any hope on Mr. Bawah. Let me just say that to keep in the fridge for the future purpose. So the political activist further advised him to ensure his assumptions of office mark the end of impunity and utter disregard for the rule of law and abuse of fundamental human rights of citizens by operatives of the commission. God, this position when I did so. If waiting dey my mouth, I won't talk just now for all like that. But wait till you dey inside, who cares? Bullshit. Now lie, they lie. All these things where they thought they just do it for publicity sake. They're not everything, even Mr. Bawah, all these ones, all of them, they are all corrupt. All of them, they are corrupt. And in fact, Frank said EFCC should work for Nigeria and Nigerians, not a few privileged persons in position of authority. Fight corruption everywhere and not in selected places or person. We look forward to an EFCC that will work to enthrone probity transparency, and accountability in all facets of national life. We want an EFCC that will not single out members of one political party or ethnic group for investigation and prosecution or persecution. Anybody suspected to have abused his office by helping himself from the public purse should be investigated and prosecuted irrespective of his political leaning, ethnicity, or creed. We want an EFCC that will be accountable and transparent in its dealing as the agencies while fighting to ensure that accountability and probity in public service and private sector. Learn from the successes and the failures of your predecessors in office. 8 years is not forever. Alright, that's what he has to say. But as long as I'm concerned, what did be this guy named again though? The former Deputy National Publicity Secretary, Mr. Timmy Frank. This guy, the way he leaves the yellow like this, I been at the matter and they put the cash. I said, this guy be like Udo shop money. He said, make the investigation of people start from this man first, so that he will know say yes, this man is ready to work. That is my opinion. That's how I talk a little. Anyway, no time to tell time. Let's move to the next news. Finance Minister, Nigeria will continue to borrow to build infrastructure. This is the latest news on this day's newspaper. Let's read it. Let's read it and hear what she has to say. This woman don't come, Nigerians on the year, on our finance minister don't talk her. Nigeria will continue to borrow money from China, from Dubai, from Cambodia, from Laos, all the country in the world borrow Nigerian money. Say Nigeria will continue to borrow money to build infrastructure. Can you imagine? What do you mean this woman name said? What is the Zainab? Ahmed Zainab is the finance minister of Nigeria. Okay. The federal government on Thursday insisted that it will continue to source for external loans to execute infrastructural projects across Nigeria. It also plans to send 2021 supplementary budget to take care of COVID-19 palliatives to the National Assembly for approval. Wait, which palliative that they talk about? The one where they store for house, for warehouses across Nigeria. The one now, which palliative are they talking about? Anyway, what could they read? They go. The Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, who made this known during a press briefing at the State House, Abuja, justified the need for government to continue to borrow to provide basic infrastructural facilities, saying if we say we will not borrow and therefore not build, raise, and major infrastructure under our revenue rises enough, then we will regress as a country, we will be left behind, we won't be able to improve our business environment, and our economy will not grow. She also she hinted of a plan by the government to present a 2021 supplementary budget to provide for COVID-19 palliatives to the legislative arm of government for an approval by March next month, while a mid-year review of the budget will take place in June.